cheaters think the same?
Cheated on my mom cheated on my dad, my sister would always get cheated on, my brother cheated on his wife.
Think?
I never thought that I would cause that kind of pain to someone.
Hold on, wait, I'm sorry. All right. Do all cheaters think the same? We invited 5 cheaters to see the range of their values and beliefs.
I am a cheater, and it was a very hard time in my life when it happened. I ruined an entire part of myself.
Before, I wasn't very empathetic with cheaters, but after I did it, I
she's
understood.
I feel like it's a part of me, but it's not who I am right now.
I'm not, bruh.
In my early 20s,
I didn't
know why.
I was just about to say, honestly, they are not even that cute to be cheaters, bro. They are really not.
It's cheating. I didn't think a bunch about it.
Doesn't have to, but like.
Normally, a lot of people, they definitely beat themselves up for it. I don't.
Nah, she's not even that cute, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Out of all these people, bro, y'all are crazy to be some cheaters, bro.
I cheated. I enjoyed it. 3, 2,
When I cheated, I enjoyed it.
Go.
Damn.
I was there for it. I was there for the cheating. Like, let me tell you, I'm here.
Why is it all women? Well, besides him, but mostly women. Damn.
It's a catharsis. It's cool for like the moment while you're in it, and then afterwards, I feel horrible. It's like, okay, I'm doing this. I feel good because I'm connecting with someone, and I'm not connecting with my partner. And so this feels good to have this sort of connection with someone else.
I cheated in another country, so at that time, I was like, oh, nobody's gonna know about this. I don't say anything. It's, it's all about me right now. So at that time, I enjoyed it. But yeah, as soon as I got back, I just felt so guilty. Man, you high and then it went like low.
Yeah, I enjoyed it in the process because one, my boyfriend at the time was 2,000 miles away. And here's my best friend's cousin who is right here and open and willing. And I was like, fuck it, let's go.
I actually cheated on somebody. I was in a long distance relationship. I didn't cheat on the person through sex. It was something totally different.
This is why I can't do long distance, bro. Cause I feel like I could not do long distance at all, bro. I would go insane. I would overthink my ass off. I know I would.
Other things that's cheating. I did not enjoy it, no. It was with a friend from middle school. He hit me up. I was like, how you doing? Okay, let's go hang out. What's happening? So no, I didn't enjoy it. And
you didn't enjoy
really
the moment?
horrible.
You didn't enjoy actually being with the person?
No.
Not at all, from the very beginning?
No, it just if you let things happen, I just let it happen. I'm just like, oh yeah, no.
Really?
Not again.
Then why didn't you stop? Why didn't you say, no, I don't want to do this thing?
Yeah. That might have been my lift's outside, gotta go. Yeah, at that point.
And he was my ride, so I couldn't
my lift is outside.
It was her lift.
I couldn't, yeah, no.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. 3,
I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna lie, for this question, I'm gonna say no, because I was a cheater until I realized, bro, getting pussy on the side, or even just talking to somebody on the side, and then having to hide that shit, then having to lie about it if you get caught, then having to stack lies on top of lies on top of lies, it's so just not worth it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's not worth it to me.
1, go.
All right, so we're all kind of on the same page. They basically feel the same. Once a cheater,
I would say I
you could
strongly
definitely
disagree
change.
with this saying, simply because people change, people grow up, people learn things. Just because I did this one bad thing when I was let's say 15, doesn't mean that it should haunt me for the rest of my adulthood.
Once a cheater, always a cheater? Okay, no, not really. I've been in several long-term relationships where like I've cheated from the very beginning into the very end of the relationship. You guys are saying like I cheated one time when I was 15 or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, you guys are awesome. I was like on some straight fuckboy shit. So like I was straight up. So like what I was doing wasn't truly who I was. It was a defense mechanism. I have these strong emotions towards my partner. I really wish that they would listen to me. They're not, and so I'm just going to go and do something that makes me feel better. So I don't think that once a cheater, always a cheater, but I do, on the other hand, always tell every partner that I've been with about my habits and what I've done in the past. I share it openly because I think it's something that should be shared more often, because we're not the only people that cheat. People watching this stuff are also cheaters.
I would be willing to forgive someone if they cheated on me. 3,
Oh
2,
no, bro.
1.
Nah, bro. If you cheat on me, bro, honestly, I can't even cap. If you cheat on me, bro, I'ma just take my own and move on. Well, it's not gonna count as a, oh, if you cheat on me. I'ma just be like, honestly, it is what it is and move on. I'm never taking you back or forgiving you, but I'll definitely move on.
On FanDuel Casino, you can play hundreds of games, like Buffalo.
Wait, what was the question?
I would be willing.
People watching this stuff are
What was the
also
question
cheaters.
again?
I would be willing to forgive someone if they cheated on me.
Yeah, I may forgive you because God doesn't hold grudges and shit like that. So I'm not gonna hold grudges either. But I'm not God. You cannot repent for your sins, bitch. You better start praying, because if I take you back, best believe I am doing your ass the worst way. The worst way.
3, 2, 1, go.
Just because of the simple fact that I told my boyfriend at the time that I cheated on him, and then he forgave me. But then these things start happening where he's like, oh, like, what's up? Where are you going? I'm like, oh, I'm going to a party. He's like, oh, boys are going to be there, huh? I'm just like, why would you do that? It just makes me want to like just go back to what I was doing. Let me just hop. Like, I can't.
No faith or trust in
Yeah,
me?
exactly. The trust after was gone. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm fine. We're fine. Like, no, we're
Yeah.
not, because you're not
Yeah.
emotionally, mentally like, oh, I'm like, we're done.
Right.
It wasn't done. So after that, I broke up with him, and I was like, no, I'm not going to be that person who just like, oh, you cheated, bye. I'm not going to be like that mentally or physically. I'm just going to be like, no, we're going to work this out.
If it was the other way around, I still would have been begging at his knees to be with me because of how much I was in love with him. And I still forgive him for what he's done to me. And if anybody were to do that later on, I'd be like, hey, I've done it too.
3 out of the 4 relationships I was in, I was a cheater, but on that last one, I got cheated on. Cheating all throughout that first year. Second year, same thing through that. I forgave him for all of it. I was still the one begging him to be with me. I tried. I said I forgave him for that, but I didn't really. I still have a lot of hate in my heart for that. But would I let the next person do that? Hell the fucking no. Like, what do you mean I'm gonna get to know you just for you to do all of that stuff? Like, that's why we learn from our past mistakes, which that's kind of me being a hypocrite because I did the same mistake over and over again.
You changed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Only because, before I cheated, I would have actually been all the way back there. And then I came here because I hold grudges. So, I mean, I will be more understanding to a person if they cheated on me because I did it. But it would be really hard for me to let it go because I would always replay it in my head. For me, actually, the person I cheated on, we're still together. We're getting married next month.
I was gonna ask you about that.
We're still together. We're getting married next month.
I was gonna ask you about that. Congrats.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, congrats to them, but I am not marrying somebody who cheated on me, bro. That's a commitment I cannot
so
make,
he
bro. He got a pair of balls on him, I'm not gonna lie.
Gave me big time,
How did you find
obviously.
out? So you cheated with him overseas?
Yes. At first, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just break it off, not say anything. But he was so willing to fix whatever was going on, and he was like, I don't know what's going on. What can I do to fix it? And I was like, this is just what's going on. This is what I have in my head. Like, I'm unhappy. I think we should go to counseling and stuff. And so we did, and we're more honest and open with each other, and we were able to work it out.
That's awesome.
Cheating is always wrong. 3.
Is cheating always wrong? I can't really think of a situation it would be right. I feel like if you ever feel the need to cheat, just leave, honestly. So I would say maybe lean towards agree. Like maybe I would think of a situation, or maybe one of them would say a situation where maybe it's not right, but I feel like
3, 2,
agree for right now. I don't know if it's always wrong, but like somewhat, I'm on somewhat agree.
It's not always wrong because what if that person that your relationship with is like toxic? You're just like, okay.
What if that person in the relationship is toxic? Leave. Just leave. Like, why continuously deal? If someone's pushing you away to make you want something else, why are you still like? It's just like eating a burger, and that burger is so shit. I'm still hungry, so I'm gonna go get another burger. Like, wait, hold on. I may have said that wrong. Let me repeat what she said. Hold on.
That's awesome.
Cheating is always go.
It's not always wrong because what if that person that your relationship with is like toxic? You're just like, okay.
What if they're toxic? If they're toxic, just leave. Like that doesn't. So from that other person being toxic, you're gonna become toxic and cheat. But you're cheating to escape the other person being toxic, and that makes sense to her somehow. Okay. I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page.
Okay, I have like an excuse to cheat on this person. That's why.
Isn't that more of an excuse to break up with the person?
I know, but like you still, but you still have benefits with that person too. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in this relationship, and then you're like, you have benefits, so why am I?
That's a hard part, right? It's
yes.
like this is one of the things I'm like, why I'm afraid of marriage. It's like, in some ways, it's like, what if shit goes like super south? And it's like, I can't just undo this. This is not just a breakup.
I am a firm believer that no matter how toxic somebody is, no matter how horrible somebody can be, I don't think anybody on this planet deserves to be cheated on. I wanted to believe I had good reason, but I didn't, even though he called me a dumb bitch every other sentence.
Damn.
And I was the most ugly and stupid person that he's ever met.
It'd be like that.
I only exist to
see. Girls don't realize when a bitch is cheat, it destroys our image of you. So even though he's tripping, like in his head, that may be completely true. Like he may not be capping. Like I know if a bitch did me dirty, bro, she could be pretty, but she's automatically ugly for the rest of the time I look at her.
Like,
yeah, you did the right thing by getting out of that relationship. Yeah. You did the right thing for sure.
Yeah.
You can be in love and still cheat. 3,
yeah.
2, 1, go.
Hold on. I got a stupid ass fucking eye.
Yeah.
You can be in love and still cheat.
You can be in love and still cheat, my bad. I definitely, what do y'all think, Chad? I feel like you definitely can be, because as a man, you still got temptations and shit like that. And not everybody has the self-control. I think it depends on the person, but yeah, not everybody has the self-control. So I would say you can be in love and still cheat.
3, 2, 1, go.
So the reason why I'm strongly disagree is because if you actually love someone, why would you ever want to inflict any sort of pain on them? Since you're supposed to be there, I guess you can say their other half, why would you want to be the bad half of it? It doesn't really make any sense.
Did you love the guys that you cheated on?
No, that's why.
You didn't love them?
I don't love any of them.
Did you tell them that you loved them?
No.
You never said you love I love
Well, I never said it to any of them because I didn't love them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I mean, I was in love with the people I cheated on. I mean...
Would you call yourself a selfish person?
Super selfish. At that time, for sure. Super, super selfish.
But do you think you could have been selfish in a different way and still not have hurt the person?
Exactly. Yeah, I do. I agree with you. And that's a thing that now at this portion of life, like, I try and do. I've not cheated in a long while.
Yeah, I don't have too many experience with relationships. So actually, my fiance, he was my first boyfriend. So
And you cheated.
Did you feel like you wanted
on your
to,
first boyfriend,
experience?
and y'all are getting married. So your first relationship you cheated on. Hey, that's gonna be a crazy marriage story. He's my first love. I cheated on him, and now we're getting married.
Experience other people?
Niggas gonna look at him like, huh? You married her?
What was the
200%. So yeah, like I said, he was my first relationship, and at that time, like I wasn't very confident in myself, my appearance, my personality. Guys were always looking at my friends, you know, and I was like, okay, this guy likes me. It's like, this is it, you know? And then as I got older, I just like more comfortable with myself, and I'm like out when I was in Japan, I was like, oh hey, people like I'm getting attention, like I love this, like not like I fell out of love with my fiance now, but it was like, hey, somebody else likes me. I am pretty, like I am cool. He's not just saying that, you know.
I have forgiven
myself.
3, 2,
I forgive myself for cheating. Everyone makes mistakes, bro.
Damn.
I feel like she might have a harder time like forgiving herself because she's marrying that dude. But I'm not gonna put words in her mouth or just assume.
Damn.
So let's see.
You guys haven't forgiven yourself. I've forgiven myself. For sure. I mean, it took a lot of like reflecting. I don't think my cheating is not truly who I am. It was the result of not seeing healthy relationships as I was growing up, not seeing how people can work through things in a healthy way.
I feel like I had to forgive myself just because, especially after the relationship that I was in after that I got cheated on, just because now I understand both sides of it. It isn't easy both ways, but I feel like if you really actually want to learn and grow from something, you definitely have to forgive yourself because you can't grow if you don't forgive yourself.
Still haven't kind of forgiven myself, just for the simple fact that we're kind of like in a courtship, so we're like intending to get married. So I could have been in like her shoes of like, oh, fiance, but I didn't get that chance just because of the simple fact that I cheated, and then all that stuff happened. And yeah, that's something that I was like, damn, this time.
I'm sorry.
If it would have stayed, I didn't cheat, I could have been like married by now. I could have had like the life that I wanted.
Do you think that you would be like, you and the guy would still be together if you hadn't cheated?
No.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't know how long I would have lasted in a long distance relationship. So, well, that's why I cheated.
I'm definitely still working on it. It's something that still happened recently, just last year. So I just felt like, you know, all my life I grew up to be this perfect.
So
something that still happened recently, just last year.
So context about what she just said. She's getting married to the dude she cheated on, and she just cheated last year, and this is her first boyfriend. So you married the bitch that cheated on you within a year of her cheating on you, bro? God says sins must be forgiven. Good thing I'm not God, bro. Good thing I'm not God, bro. I could never forgive that.
So.
A year? You didn't even give her more.
I just felt like, you know, all my life I grew up to be this perfect person. My parents were very proud of me. I never like went against them. So when I went to Japan, we were already engaged. So me coming back, my dad already put money on a down payment for the venue and stuff. I felt so guilty. So like even now, I know everybody is like forgiving of me, but I just have to work on forgiving myself still, because I still think about it, you know, how it affected everybody around me.
All right, guys, that's a wrap.
Woo! Come on, guys.
Hey.
1, 2, cheater.
Oh, cheater.
That was crazy.
This is what cheaters look like. When we came here, I didn't realize, like, I was like, you guys are cheaters?
Yeah.
Like, what's up?
I said the same thing when the video started. Damn, so he basically called them all fucking ugly. Okay.
Like, what's up?
Like, you look like a cheater.
Oh, shit. That's crazy, bro. That's so crazy to me.
Father, forgive me for you know that I am always sinning. I take no one just body in with liquor fucking up the system. Excuse my language, that's a hang up on how shitty I've been feeling. I'm sorry, I feel no attraction and now that it's been a minute. 'Cause I haven't so long.